mean, no, it's perfect for him. But I'm just saying, like, if somebody, you're just so undesirable. I'll be like,
I feel like that's a. I feel like, yeah, of course, like, it's a critique of you and it's, like, in a negative fashion, but I feel like that's, like, a soft cushion, because they could say some other Jones. Hey, yo, GTFO out my country, little bro. Sure. Hey, yo, this not your home, now.
Where you gonna go? It still leads back to where is he going?
How
he can't even click his heels no place like home, because where?
Yeah, it don't even be me, though. When we get canceled, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be me. Yo, click his heels. Yo, he just his slide. Yo, he can't even get his heels. Yo, I'm done. He don't got heels. But like, y'all bad, he gonna click his feet, just nothing gonna happen. Dang. Yeah, that's
no place like home.
Yeah, that's a real nice dance you did right there.
There's
but anyway.
No place like home. We gonna wake up with it.
Anyway, keep it pushing, man. What a wagwan, boy. What a wagwan. Yeah, it ain't looking too good for your boy Vitaly Zavretsky. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Apparently, there's been some updates with Vitali going on in prison. If you saw the last one, yo, boss, how was he looking?
Woo, he hungry.
Exactly.
Yeah, he hungry.
Those $20s, let me tell y'all, man, if that's how much they're giving you in jail, you don't want to go. But that's probably shouldn't be the main reason you don't want to go to jail. But yeah, anyway, we know Vitali's downfall going on over there in the Philippines is not going hot whatsoever. And it continues to get worse, as I said, with these updates. So I ain't wasting no more time. Let's see what's going on with old boy Vitali. As you know, though, please, as always, give the shout-outs and the love to 15 Minutes of Shame. We do love to see it. We got nuisance streamer, IRL nuisance streamer, Vitali, massive legal updates, prison. Not too good. I'm sure y'all see old boy. You grow out quite the beard, man. Your facial hair looking good, big boy, but your situation not looking too good. By the way, dogs is out and dirty. Anyway, sidebar. Please go share the love with 15 Minutes of Shame. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG original video, down in the description, first link. Like I say, share the love. And let's get the old boy.
Wait.
All right.
Wait.
The boss just.
Wait. Sorry.
0 seconds in.
Wait.
This is a record.
In the last video,
this is a real record.
Orange was the new black. Now it's yellow.
0 seconds in. I don't even think I've been on this type of time.
And
this is a real record.
Is those his bags back there? And a fan?
What are you doing with them, Jen?
Oh, he got luxury.
Yo, is that the fan he stole?
He got
the industrial fan.
Oh, he got luxury. He got a bag?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's really not looking good.
That's reminding me of a carnival.
He really looks sad. I'm sure he really think about all the nuisance IRL actions he did.
He ain't doing those. I can't even make those smiles. He was.
Yeah,
steroid smiles.
I'm telling you, he really feeling them stupid actions.
You know how to make steroid smiles?
What?
Steroid smiles.
Anyway. Okay.
All right, so we have breaking news in the Vitali case. He was able to post bail, but it doesn't mean what you think it means. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at these brand new pictures. You can see now he's in a yellow outfit. And in this picture, you can see that the morale is at an all-time low.
Down in the can.
There is no smirk. There is no smile anymore. There are only consequences on this guy's face. Now, let's take a look at the update, because like I said, he was able to post bail, but there's a lot more to the story. After posting bail, Russian vlogger who harassed Filipinos now back at BI facility. Viral Russian vlogger Vitaly Zdorovetsky was arrested after harassing a security guard and passerby in Taguig City, was returned Wednesday to the Bureau of Immigration BI holding facility after posting bail. Zdorovetsky is a YouTuber infamous for his prank videos. His controversial content where he harassed a security guard and passerby in Bonifacio Global City prompted BI to tag him as an undesirable foreign national.
Undesirable. Oh, I would not want the government of a city calling me that. That is not good.
That's so rude. No, I'm saying that's rude. I mean, no, it's
that's
perfect for him. But I'm just saying, like, if somebody, you're just so undesirable.
I feel like that's a. I feel like, yeah, of course, like, it's a critique of you and it's, like, in a negative fashion, but I feel like that's, like, a soft cushion. Because they could say some other Jones. Hey, yo,
stuff I wanna say.
yo, GTFO out my country, little bro. Hey, yo, this not your home now.
Where you gonna go? It still leads back to where is he going?
Yo, how
he can't even click his heels no place like home. Because where?
Yeah, it don't even be me, though. When we get canceled, I'm telling you it's not going to be me. Yo, click his heels. Yo, he just... His yo, just... Yo, he can't even get his heels. Yo, I'm done. He don't got heels. But like y'all bad, he gonna click his feet, just nothing gonna happen. Dang. Yeah, that's
no place like home.
Yeah, that's a real nice dance you did right there.
There's
but anyway.
No place like home. We gonna wake up with it.
Anyway, keep it pushing, man. Yo, they not pay, they not giving us enough money for these meals, man. Keep it rocking and live.
That's really messed up. Nobody don't want them still. They still don't want them.
Okay.
No. Go. 8 minutes, 5 minutes clock.
June 11th, Zdoroveski was transferred to the Facility Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, BJMP, to face his local cases, which include unjust vexation. The cases were filed before the Regional Trial Court, Branch 153 in Taguig City. But as he was able to post bail for the said RTC case, he was returned to the BI Warden's Facility, BIWF, in Camp Bagong, Diwa. Immigration Commissioner Joel Anthony Viado emphasized in a release that even if Zdoroveski files for bail, he will still be under the custody of the BI. He will not be allowed to roam around as he is already seen as an undesirable alien.
Dang! Undesirable alien.
They said, yo, I'm not even gonna let you like walk the streets no more, man. You can't even do it.
E.T. phone home. Can't even E.T. phone. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop. All right.
Yeah, I'm not even why am I laughing?
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
E.T. phone.
Nah, E.T.
He can't even E.T. phone.
E.T. don't want nothing to do with
He
him.
can't even go on a spaceship.
Yo, E.T. said, nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, big bro. I don't know if I want to visit right now. But,
All right, come on.
Yo, this ain't even...
Undesirable alien. All I thought about was an E.T. trying to get home like Vitali. I don't know.
But the problem is that E.T. on the level, though, at least at the end of the movie, E.T. was desirable. I'm not gonna lie. Vitali, oof. Anyway,
said Viado. He said justice will be served to the fullest extent as Zdoroveski needs to resolve his local cases and serve his sentence, if there would be any, even if he has an ongoing deportation case. Zdoroveski was charged for 3 counts of unjust vexation. If convicted, the vlogger may serve up to 18 months in jail. Foreign guests are expected to follow the law during their stay in the Philippines.
Yeah, again, you're in a foreign country, you're under their jurisdiction. You better start following them laws and get real acquainted with those customs.
We will not allow them to abuse our hospitality and disrespect our people and our country, Viado added. The Department of Interior and local government said earlier the vlogger cannot be deported either to Russia, his home country, or the United States, where he is a green card holder.
Don't even click your heels or point to the light, because you ain't got...
Yo, you know what?
He better not click his heel or have a red tip on his finger, because he ain't got...
Yo, this really sucks for him, bro.
It's sad.
You know how they say, like, home is where the heart is? I guess that really does apply for Vitali, because home is not a physical place for him. Home really is where the heart is, because I ain't gonna lie.
Home better be wherever his heart is.
Yeah.
No matter if it's the Philippines.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's where he can stay, a Philippine prison. That's where his home is.
His home is his home, again, heart and body, because it definitely ain't physical.
Whew,
it definitely ain't a place. And I tell you what, there ain't no address.
Okay,
there's no address to go back to, but I'll leave it alone. Anyway.
DILG Secretary John Vikramula, neither of the two countries want to receive him. Meanwhile, a Change.org petition also alleged that Zdoroveski verbally assaulted a Filipino surfing instructor in Boracay. This, while his lawyer claimed that Zdoroveski has been better after in detention for only 2 months, he said he would seek forgiveness from the victims if he will be freed.
Yeah, I don't think so, bud.
So I was able to find this change.org petition, but it looks like they're asking for a little bit more than just Vitali getting charged with another crime. They are saying ban Vitaly Zdoroveski from all social media platforms for cyberbullying in the Philippines. Now, I would argue that it's not really cyberbullying if you're doing it in person. It's actually much worse.
Yeah, it's most definitely like blatant harassment. Like again, like with a lot of these nuisance IRL streamers and all that jazz, like a lot of these people are going out to like seek reactions out of people. Clearly, if people are just like going down, you know what I'm saying, doing their casual day-to-day actions, like, you know what I'm saying, working a job. Like a good example I always bring up is Pissy Boy. DBR666, like, remember the situation? He took that snowball, the guy, you know what I'm saying, Japan was just working or whatever. People trying to do their job. And I'm saying he a good man. He a way better man than me, because I'm not going to lie, my crash would have been ethereal. It would have been a top 10. Yeah, that would have been cinema. But anyway, yeah, like, heads are trying to do their job. So, like, and more or less, if you're just like a normal person or whatever, or a tourist, like, you're just trying to go around chilling, and these bulls coming up just bothering you. Like, this is, again, why Ted's like Johnny have these obstruction charges. Like, you're going in bothering these businesses, disrupting the workplaces, just overall putting people at a disturbance, and they're not trying to be disturbed. So like, yeah, nah, this, because cyber is just like when you like, you know, you posting Johns about people or whatever. Nah, this like, bro, Vitali going up to the elderly talking about, yo, I'ma rob you, brother, you're done. You're done. We gonna see you
But
later.
let's take a look. It says the issue. Among the millions who witnessed the disgraceful public behavior of YouTuber Vitaly Zdoroveski in the Philippines, one truth became undeniably clear. This man has no regard for human decency, safety, or the dignity of others.
This is so funny because this is the exact Joan I be saying about Johnny and why, like, and again, like, I think we had even seen it before too. Remember they were saying like the terms like sociopath and psychopath like don't really exist. Well, when they did, or the terminology that they used to describe like a sociopath, I would absolutely say Johnny is. And yeah, this same thing would apply to Vitali. But this is that thing commonly with nuisance IRL streamers. I would say this applies to Jack Doherty too. Like, they just have no common regard or empathetic regard for like people, because you could clearly see it. Again, going back to what I just came off of saying, they love harassing people for content. Like,
During his visit to Boracay, Zdoroveski verbally assaulted a Filipino instructor with vulgar and degrading remarks, showing absolute contempt for a hardworking local professional. He then refused to follow mandatory safety rules, an act of reckless defiance that could have put lives at risk. But his actions became even more dangerous.
but you know what's so funny too? Like, you remember Eric Unlocked Philippines? Like, this is literally what he was saying to Vitali. He was like, yo, the people around here are working hard. They trying to do their thing. They're trying to make sure, like, you know, to show you, like, yo, this country's really fire. It's really cool things going around here. And then, like, yeah, of course, Vitali's out here doing these things. So it's like, and again, it's why I always say, I love watching Jones be able to reference back things like that. Because, like, yeah, it's blatantly clear to see Vitali was going out of his way to disrespect the people in the Philippines. And guess what that resulted in? Ooh, boy! I love saying it. Stupid actions result in what?
Stupid consequences.
Ooh, boy! Yeah. Dumb. Can't believe this, John.
He then live streamed a targeted attack, telling his millions of followers to destroy a legal local business by leaving fake, malicious reviews online. This was not a prank, it was deliberate, premeditated act of cyber harassment intended to harm and humiliate. So I have to agree with the petition. Actually, this is textbook cyber harassment when you're instructing your audience to harass a business by leaving bad reviews that can truly harm their business. So they say this is not content creation, this is not free speech, this is abuse, this is a crime. Zdoroveski has built a career on disrespect, chaos, and provoking harm.
That is true.
What happened in the Philippines is not an isolated incident.
It's not.
It's a pattern, and it must stop now. We are demanding the following immediate actions: a permanent ban of Vitaly Zdoroveski from all social media platforms, including YouTube, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and others.
I think that's gonna happen.
I was about to say, yo, boss, how you feeling about this? You against
I think
this?
it's gonna happen.
Well, there's
I
your
think
answer.
it probably happened already.
I'm like, oh, there's your answer. What? That he's banned on all the socials?
Yeah.
Nah, I think he probably still he definitely banned on Kick. We know that because we saw when
But
he got live
for
for
on everything.
I think he still got his gram. YouTube, I think his YouTube
Well, he could
might
go ahead
still
on
be
Facebook
up.
if he wants. That's where the older heads are. That's gonna be done. He could go on Facebook. Come on with us old heads.
All right, so anyway, moving on. yeah, we go to your Facebook Reels. Yeah, that's the only place this garbage could be.
Oh my God! And they ain't gonna last long either.
Nope.
A full travel ban and entry blacklist by the Philippine government. His presence is a threat to public dignity and safety. Public condemnation from officials and platform leaders to send a global message: influencers are not above the law. We will not allow this man to step on the values of...
Yeah, what about posting on like TikTok or streaming on like, different platforms makes you above the law? See, this is the John I say about Johnny. Like it confuses me, bro. Like you remember like the one clip, I'm sure y'all remember too, where he was like saying, yo, when he was banging on a police window or whatever, they drove up, he's like, oh, I own the police here and all this. I'm like, yo, bro, who got you feeling yourself right now?
And then that's when he had his watch. Remember, he said he could get the police in 5 seconds.
Yeah, where's mine at now?
He got his
gone.
watch. Your watch gone?
Oh,
I
mine's
got
gone.
my watch. Oh, matter of fact, I got your watch. We got two. Yeah, remember?
He said.
Johnny said
He said, "Oh, my fault."
And the police would be here.
Oh, my fault. So anyway, these bulls really be feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'd be sitting there like, yo, who got you? Who got you feeling like this?
I don't know. Who got you looking like that?
Nah, but it's just dumb. Like, I don't understand where they be getting the notion that like, oh yeah, I'm not finna get any consequences for these actions. I'm not breaking any crime. I'm not doing nothing. Like, this says otherwise. Tough.
of Filipino hospitality, to publicly shame honest people, or to destroy lives for views and money. Stand with us.
They're cloud, no money.
Stand for the Filipino people. Stand for local businesses, for dignity, and for justice. Sign and share this petition. Let the world know we will not be silent, and we will not let this happen again. So we are going to circle back to the petition in just a moment, but before we do that, I want to show you this article that shows that Vitali had a huge impact on the Philippines when it comes to the law, because there are new laws that are being made specifically against these nuisance streamers. Take a look at this. Vloggers need to blur bystanders in posts under new NPC guidelines, and that's from the National Privacy Commission. Vloggers are now required to mask images of bystanders in their posts under the new guidelines of the National Privacy Commission.
Good. And if they don't do it, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
It's like, what do I be saying? The walls are closing in for a lot of these fools, bruh. Y'all went out, thought y'all had something, bro. We gonna be the next one up. We the ones that's doing the crazy Johns. Oh, nope. And then you'll have, oh my God, it's the funniest thing. And then you'll have bulls like Johnny come through like, yo, they're censoring my freedom of speech. They're censoring my freedom of speech. Nah, you're censoring your own. Literally. That stuff. Now you got to go out of your way to make sure that every person in the John is blurred, at least in the Philippines if you're going to vlog. And I'm sure this, like you're saying, is going to get implemented in other spots in the world, huh? So yeah, this is what y'all wanted.
This is great. Good.
Yeah. I mean, like, yo, again, this is not surprising in no regard. Literally none. We'll see where it goes from here.
So the NPC Data Security and Compliance Office Director said the circular covers police officers, private security agencies, and even vloggers. The circular states that vloggers are required to use available technology that can mask images of bystanders, especially children and other vulnerable individuals. They should also have an appropriate private notice on all their social media platforms. Vloggers are further required to ensure transparency and provide adequate information to the data subject prior to the commencement of any video recording activity.
Like, do you think, again, like, nuisance IRL streamer type of bulls are about to be following this? No, but this is gonna
get in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. But this is gonna be the start of their downfall, because like, yo, heads want to be like so crazy, so edgy, want to push it farther and farther. Again, like I was just saying, to where like they're just gonna blatantly ignore stuff like this. And then guess what? I could see some consequences in their futures.
Neva noted that a recorder must convey to the subject the data being recorded in an understandable language. The recording of the subject or bystander must also not be unduly oppressive. Violators of the circular may face criminal, civil, and administrative charges pursuant to the provisions of the Data Privacy Act, its implementing rules and regulations, and related issuances of the NPC. For concerns, the public may report to the NPC. Meanwhile, Neva reminded vloggers who monetize their vlogs to register at the NPC.
See, like, yo, do you think heads are even, forget even going through the process, do you even think some heads are gonna know or even acknowledge that this is something that they would have to do?
No.
They're not. And they're like for some heads, they may be oblivious to it, and I can totally understand to the fact that, like, this is new stuff getting implemented because of heads like these nuisance IRL streamers, you know, your Johnnies, Vitalis, your Jack Dohertys, all these type of people. So I can totally understand on that factor, like, if you do something wrong, but it's like a one-time thing, you didn't know, so then you register. But, yo, again, bulls like Johnny, like Vitali, are not, they're not going out of their way. Yo, tell me right now, y'all think ICE signing up for this boy? And again, this is for the Philippines specifically, but say they start implementing this in like more places in the world, like the U.S., you know what I'm saying, like Japan, like South Korea, like all these other spots. Bro, these guys are not going out of their way to sign up for this. What?
Nope.
And then that's where it really starts cracking down, because then it becomes more apparent that you have to sign up for this. Therefore, more people realize, oh, yo, I do bad things, especially I don't have clearance to do so. Yo, we probably should have nuisance IRL stream. And then there you go. Hey, I'm just gonna keep saying, this is what these heads wanted. It really is, though.
Violators may be issued a show cause order and face a maximum fine of 50,000 pesos. To register, they can go to this office. So this is very interesting. The timing is just spectacular. It shows that Vitali is having a big impact on
I was about to say, these heads wanted their clout, wanted to be number one. Y'all wanted to make an impact. Y'all sure did. Here you go.
Philippines. And even though that wasn't
God.
his intent, he will make it a safer place for the people there so that they can protect themselves from nuisance scumbags like him.
Hey,
now, I
thanks for that, Vitali.
have two favors to ask you. First, if you enjoyed the video and you like the research that goes into it, the presentation, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and we're getting pretty damn
look
close.
at
Now, the
him.
second favor I want
Okay.
Bumble
Sorry.
Hanky Poo
You're
and Rick
next. You're next.
Thugstar. Don't worry. Your time is coming up soon.
to get to 100,000 subscribers, and we're getting pretty damn close. Now, the second favor I want to ask of you is that if you believe in this petition and you want to support the Filipinos that wrote it, please
all
feel free to
means.
go sign it. The link is in the description. I'm sure we can get it up to 10,000 signatures just with the amount of views these videos get. But of course, that's if you believe in it. I would never ask you to sign something you don't believe in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Shoot, I'll ask the question before we head out. If you don't believe in it, shoot, the better question to that is, yo, you still want Vitali after seeing all this, and even the stuff prior to this that he was doing in America with a certain girly pop, you know what I mean, with that whole situation. Do you want Vitali still posting on social media?
Well.
And I guess we can go right into it, you know what I'm saying? Final opinions and conjecture, boss, on that, just to add a little bit more to it. Add a little bit of spice.
Thank you for the new law.
Bye-bye.
Helping out with the new law. I hope you IRL lucid streamers remember.
They won't. At least when this gets implemented in, like, you know, other countries. Because as far as we know, right now at the very least, this is stuff that's getting implemented in the Philippines.
Oh, Philippines.
And shout out the Philippines for that, because they stamping it down. Yeah, nah, y'all Vitali type bulls, y'all Johnny type bulls, nuisance IRL streamer type bulls. Yeah, done. But other than that, we gotta head out. So that was a nuisance streamer Vitali, a massive legal update prison. Of course, if you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description, first link, share the love with, again, 15 minutes shame cooking up. Y'all already know what it is. Legal Mindset got the law, or Tozy got the money, In 15 minutes, Shane got the clips.
Ah.
You already know how that goes down, gang. I ain't gonna hold you, but we got the final opinions again. That sure slid out the way. So straight to that end screen, baby. Yo, what's the outro?
If you like this video,
you know what? She's fired.
hit the thumbs up button.
Nah, you're done, because you're gonna make me start forgetting it again. Like this video if you enjoyed. Me and the boss would very much appreciate it.
And
you already know.
If you like it, you better like it now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then the one who wants to
if.
chill.
I keep saying if.
Ridiculous.
Hit that thumbs up button because you like this video and you want to share it with other people and you want to make sure they subscribe. Okay, go ahead.
Speaking of subscribe, 6K up, 6K down because 6K is around the way, baby.
Almost there.
I already know we get in.
Okay. And turn on that post notification bell so that you go ahead.
So that every time the boss Trilly posts on this page right here, M&T Mama Trill, you will always see that boy popping up in your feed. Already know how to get down. Last but not least, boss, tell them what they got to do on each and
watch it from the beginning to the end, all of the videos. Thank you. If you do it, then you don't have to worry about me keep saying it. And thank you to all those who are commenting.
She's going to keep saying
and commenting and saying something about me. No, in a good way. Making jokes. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm sorry. It's Vitali.
Yeah, who got her feeling Hollywood?
This
is y'all
shout out.
Last but not least, for real, of course, we appreciate everybody for giving us your time today and giving us your time today, sitting here enjoying the gel sesh with us, because, yeah, you know, these bozos, like, Mr. Dorvetsky. Casually on their dumb actions.
While you at it, anyway.
Yeah.
Trill talks everything.
That guy
okay,
fell off.
so we're gonna go now.
Yep, and we'll be catching y'all, like I said, when the next update comes around with this bozo. Peace.